You got beaten up here, didn't you?
Yes.
You get damaged, they put a salvage title on it, they come and they take your home from you, and you said they're taking it first of the year?
Like Merry Christmas, hello.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Lanai.
Yeah, well,
Yes.
there used to be a lanai here. We're hoping that when the insurance carrier sends their adjuster out, that we can talk to him and explain, this is not a summer home or a holiday home, this is somebody's life.
They're not always on your side, and you're not always in good hands. My name is Bo Williamson, and I am a public adjuster. I stand up for homeowners when they have insurance claims. Our headquarters is in Panama City Beach, but our fight is nationwide. Sometimes insurance claims can be through the roof. However, insurance companies don't always want to pay you. That's why I'm here. Living the Christian life and dealing with this crazy world around me, one thing I've learned is someone has got to stand up for the little guy. This is Insurance Wars.
Man, these guys got beaten up. Look at all these blue tops.
Oh, yeah.
The houses, the roofs are all covered.
This property is located in a 55-plus community where most every home in there is a manufactured or double-wide home. What we have found is an interesting trend in these areas where the carrier is actually underinsuring these properties. So in the event that the minor amount of damage that they have, they can come salvage the trailer, sell it, and make their money back. You notice the number 702 and number 19 and number 12 are all by each other?
Yeah, right next to number 300 and
Yes.
700.
I like the fake ducks. They're cute.
Oh, gee. I think we're going the wrong way.
Well, oh yeah, that's 707.
I'm going to turn around. I always don't like going into other people's driveways. So I try not to
just
put my
wave.
wheels in their driveway.
I just wave.
I get lost all the time. I'm so glad Susan's with me. I'm so busy looking at the houses, looking at the damage, trying to get a feel for what's happened. Before I know, I'm going down the wrong road. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I think there was a carport here once.
Look how it's torn up the concrete here.
Wow.
That's of concern.
Yeah, all of these got ripped out. Hello.
Hello,
How are you doing?
and welcome.
Ah,
How are
Mr.
you?
Alvin.
I'm Alan.
I'm
nice
Susan
to meet you.
with Noble Public Adjusting.
Okay,
There's our
thank
cards.
Emil.
Emil,
So good to meet you.
thank you.
Man, it looks like you got beaten up here, didn't you?
Yes, we did. Yeah, and we're very upset about it. And it was just a terrible storm, with the wind and the gusts, and it was horrifying, really, to go through this.
Oh,
you know.
I can't imagine. I can't imagine what it had to be like.
And I know, of course, we're more upset with the insurance company with their, what they want to do.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you, 14,000 claims. This is the very first time we've ever had somebody call and say, can you negotiate down the price?
Yeah.
I mean, that's so unusual.
Because the insurance carrier wrote them a check for policy limits, when it deals with a manufactured or mobile home, they have the right then to salvage it and come and take their property. So you've gotten your full policy limits of 75,
Right,
but you purchased the house for 153 months before the storm.
that's correct.
And you've got all the paperwork for all
We
of
got
that,
all
right?
the paperwork, and and once they made that, the offer, and I said, no, there's no way, man.
Why did you only have $75,000 worth of coverage?
Well, that's all the insurance company wanted to give us, to cover it.
They
And-
wouldn't give you more than 75,
no
even though
more,
you
no, I
paid
asked for more.
130?
No.
And they're doing this throughout this retirement community. You know, you've had a couple that are lowballed. I've had several that are $50,000.
Wow.
Seems to be this one insurance company that's lowballing all of them.
Yes.
You get damaged. They put a salvage title on it. They come and they take your home from you. And you said they're taking it first of the year.
Yes. And we're really upset about
But
it.
you
I mean,
haven't
I'm really.
cashed the check, correct?
No, we haven't, and we're
Okay.
not. No, we're going to fight this thing.
I mean, we're talking just a couple of 3 weeks down the road. So,
Like Merry Christmas. Hello.
yeah, gee.
Are we missing something back there?
This door got a little damage there, and then you can see some of the how the roof played with damage here,
Right.
and a few shingles, and siding, and the whole thing. So it was.
It just ripped
It was
in.
a powerful storm. Yeah.
So all of this and all of that just ripped off.
Yeah.
Crazy. I
And
like
then
the
one-
tent though. Your
Yeah.
temporary tent.
Yeah. Right. So.
Got to do something.
Yeah, so we really love it here. We just don't want to just just give it up,
Yeah.
you know, for the 75,000. So, you know,
Well-
this offer.
It's a way for them to recoup their monay.
Yeah, I understand.
So
yeah.
they come in, they lowball
Yeah.
on what the coverage
Which
is.
limits their exposure,
Yeah.
which is not realistic. Let's go inside and have a look. Which way do
Okay,
we go?
all right,
Lead
thank
us. Lead us.
We're going to go this way.
Okay.
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 The first thing that comes to my mind is there's an injustice here. Somebody needs to give these people a voice. Somebody needs to say to the insurance company, no, you can't do that. That's not right, and we simply won't allow it. You're not meant to do more damage to the clients than the storm. That's why they pay you premiums. So our hearts really go out to folks like Alvin. As Christmas is coming with his beautiful bride, they face the tragedy of losing their home. I'm so glad we have the opportunity to be that voice that they need when really nobody else is speaking up for them.
Hi, come on in.
Oh,
To
how
our
nice
lovely
and
home.
open.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it is. We're really happy with the structure, and of course, the wife has a little artiste in the way she, you know,
She's
she,
got quite the touch.
right designs that. But we had some light leakage here and in certain spots, you know. And I think we can maybe just paint over them.
We get inside and look around, and there are literally 2 walls that have staining on them, and that's it. This is a very, very livable home. So when you have Category 3 water, you have, well, you can see by the dark spots that are here, it's not your typical April showers. So when the water comes down, it's not nice, clean water. It's now nasty water. It's like a great big tornado that's spinning around, and as it comes on land, it's brought with it all the nastiness in the ocean, and then it goes over a dump, and it picks up all of that stuff and spins it, and then it goes over my backyard where I've got 3 65-pound dogs. You know what they leave in my backyard?
Hello.
So it grabs all of that, and it's swirling around, and then it's dumping that water in here.
Wow.
So it's not just your standard water. So we have to make sure that there's not a whole bunch of bacteria in there. So I would do a 2-foot flood cut or water cut all the way
Okay.
around it. This spot that's in the middle over here, I would cut that out. All that insulation has got to be replaced. The boards need to be scrubbed.
What we
Yeah.
need to do in this living room area is obviously cut it out, replace those sections that we cut out, then obviously re-popcorn it with level 2 popcorn, then repaint the entire ceiling. So it's not a lot of work. It's a simple job.
And it's not $30,000 worth of damage. It's
Oh, there's absolutely
$4,000,
not
5,000,
30,000.
$6,000 if you get the right guy in here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. That's the key.
Can you show us what's happening at the back of the house? I just want to put my eyes on it.
Sure.
Nice Christmas tree.
Oh,
Where
yes.
are all of my presents? That's what
Yeah.
I want to know. Where
After
are my
you,
presents?
yes.
Well, I'm just saying maybe you
Yeah.
were bad.
Oh, no, wait a minute, Emil.
The insurance company's looking to limit their exposure. They're a business, they've got shareholders, they've got profit margins they need to reach. I understand that, but they can't do that at the expense of a homeowner. The ceilings look good here. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
well,
not
like
seeing any
primarily in
disruption.
here. Yeah.
I think our strategy needs to be that we say, thank you, we want to accept that $75,000, but you may not salvage this property.
Yes.
They paid $150. You devalued their coverage. They paid $150. You only covered $75,000. So now we go back to them and say, sure, we'll take the whole thing, but
Yes, but
That's only
we
50%
do not
of the value.
relinquish the rights to the property. You know,
Exactly.
you may not salvage. And I think that's a strong argument, and I think we can make it.
I think so
okay.
too. So insurance companies don't look at humans, they look at numbers. They have actuaries that make all the decisions in the background. So it's all about dollar amounts, and that's it. Typically speaking, they're not going to pay attention to the fact that this is somebody's home, and they're just going to take it. We're hoping that when the insurance carrier sends their adjuster out to meet with us, that we can talk to him and explain, this is not a summer home or a holiday home, this is somebody's life. Hey, Bo, thanks for taking our call. Emil's here with me.
Hey, Bo.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Well, I wanted to go back over. We're meeting with the adjuster. Remember that claim that I called and told you that the client actually wanted us to come out and negotiate less because it was a mobile home and the insurance carrier was trying to total it out and take their home before the first of the year?
Yeah, right.
We don't want that salvaged.
Typically what it is if you have a car or a mobile home and the insurance company decides that they're going to pay 75 to 80% of the value of it, then they'll just go ahead and max out the policy and then get a salvage title and they take possession of it. But in this case, the issue is you can't do that because they're underinsuring the home to begin with.
Yeah, it's a little shady because 3 months before they purchased the mobile home for $150,000, the insurance carrier would only cover it for 75, wasn't it? So, it's half the value. One of the things that works really well in Noble is that we have Bo. So we were able to get him on the phone, get his perspective on all of this, on the 100% payout versus the value of the home, whether they can take the home, what we need to do to try to keep these people with their retirement property. How do we avoid them putting the salvage? Is that just negotiation, or do we have any law to back that up?
Is there legal precedent?
Well, there's a lot of ways to address this. I mean, look, you have co-insurance you can look at, and then you have to remember too, the insurance company can't pay you more than what you're claiming. There's a reason why it's called a claimant. Say they're insured for $75,000. If the insured claims, $74,999, and the insurance company tries to pay them $75,000, they can just reject it and say, nope, I'm not claiming $75,000. I'm claiming $74,999. And if you pay me more than what I'm claiming to try to defraud me out of my home, then we're going to have a problem. I'm going to litigate against you or whatever.
Well,
Yep.
you'd think.
Look, I mean, they don't want to do this. They don't want to go down that road and get on insurance wars.
Yes, that's it. And that's what I love about insurance wars.
All right. Thank you again for your expertise. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Have a
Okay.
good rest of your day. Bye.
Thanks, bye.
Yeah. How many times do we have somebody call us and say, I need you to negotiate the price down?
Then you know there's something wrong with the
Something's
system.
crazy.
Good conversation. I think we've got some good information to go and take to our homeowners.
Okay. You
Good.
ready?
Good call.
Let's head out. We're headed out today to go meet the adjuster. It's kind of a toss-up. You don't know what you're going to get. I don't recognize the guy's name, so I don't know who he is and how to handle this situation. We're going to have to kind of play it by ear. We're really hoping we've got somebody that is going to listen to us and understand the situation and not just let these people be a number.
Hello.
Mr. Alvin, how are you
Fine.
doing?
I'm
It hasn't
doing
been
well.
a long time, has it?
Nice to see you back here so
Yeah,
quickly.
it's good
Really?
to see you again.
Good to see you again.
Susan
Thank
again.
you. Thanks for coming.
We were able to put pressure on the insurance company to get them out here because they were trying to kick you out of your house and haul it off
Yeah,
before
well, good.
Christmas.
Thank you very much
Yeah,
for that.
Yeah, good.
Thank you. Well,
Oh, good. Florida tag.
Good.
Ah,
I like
that's
that.
good. Yes, local. Can't beat it. And he smiles.
Yes.
That's always helpful.
So nice
Hey,
man.
how are you guys?
I'm Emil.
Louis.
Lewis, so good to meet you.
Nice
Thank you
meeting
for
you.
joining us here
Hey,
today.
and I'm
Nice
Susan.
meeting you. I'm Louis.
Good to
And
meet
this
you.
is our
Thank you.
homeowner, Mr. Alvin.
Alvin?
Hey, Mr. Alvin. How's it
Nice to
going?
meet you. Good to see
How are
you.
you guys?
So Emil and I look at each other right as Lewis drives up and we go, oh, thank goodness this guy looks 12 years old. Means he probably hasn't been corrupted by the system yet. Maybe we have a chance that he will listen to our argument and see the rationale behind it. Typically we would ask, what's your mandate? But we kind of know in this situation because we're the ones who were calling and asking for you to come out. Because we have concerns with the fact that they've totaled it out and then they've put a salvage title on it. So they're trying to haul this away before Christmas. So
wow.
we're here to make a case
Yes.
to not have that hauled away.
Yeah, to maybe slow that process down. From here, it looks like there's quite a bit of damage. But you know what? When you go inside, I'd love to get your eyes on it and get
Yeah,
your
absolutely.
take.
We can walk around.
right.
Let's just walk around and then we'll see what happens from there.
Yeah,
So we're missing a 45-foot.
carport, lanai,
Okay.
all along here. You can see the concrete.
So what I'm gonna do,
corner.
I'm gonna walk around, take a look, and then I'm gonna take pictures.
Yes, sir.
So I'm gonna take some notes and stuff like that. We're gonna lift this.
What is that?
This is my notebook.
Oh, I love it. Nice.
I'm just gonna put it here, grab
Sounds good.
my notebooks,
Yeah,
and
we're
we'll
in a
be
good
fine.
place.
Perfect.
It should be safe here.
Use your phone like everybody else for
Yes,
pictures.
ma'am.
We're so glad you joined us.
All right,
Lewis, after
absolutely.
you,
Thank you,
sir.
guys.
There you go.
When Lewis got out of the car and we started to conversate and walk around and look at the damage, I started to see behind there a man who was thinking that the mandate he was given maybe was not the best or maybe not the only way forward for this precious family.
Welcome to the lanai.
Yeah, well,
Yes.
there used to be a lanai here.
Yeah, it used to be, but
Came all the way across in the back, and when they were here during the storm, they actually heard this peel up and fly off along with the carport.
Okay.
And we want to keep in mind that they purchased this property for $150,000 3 months before the hurricane, and the carrier only insured them for $75,000. So we're kind of worried about that devalued situation. If it were $150,000, then they could haul this off and go get a new one.
Of course.
Right.
But they kind of devalued this and is now kind of leaving them in a pickle, well, homeless.
yes.
They have no mortgage on this, so they bought it outright, and I don't think that they can stroke another check.
Let's navigate, take some pictures.
Let me get out of your picture way.
As we spoke about the damage, I could see the cogs turning in his mind as he started to come around thinking that we need to explore a different solution.
Actually, my grandma lived in one of this community, and she didn't get damaged
Really?
from the hurricane.
Yeah.
Was she close to here?
Not to here, though. More towards south. She did get some damage as well. Not as bad as this one.
Now, I'm just saying, if she needs a PA, you have my card.
Oh, I do. I sure do have your car. Absolutely.
She might have more damage than you
Always
realize.
selling. I love that about her.
One of the things we discovered is that his grandmother also lived in a 55-plus community. And so that gave us some common ground to work with there and for him to understand. Would he want his grandmother kicked to the curb, week before Christmas? Can we look at this over here real
Yeah,
quick?
absolutely. Let's go. Let's go take a look.
I wanted to make sure that you saw that we have indentations in our concrete.
So what was here before? Was it?
This was a huge carport, and it just ripped all the way off. It was 45 feet, but we're not dealing just with that carport. We're also dealing with some concrete issues as well.
Okay.
So I just wanted to make sure that you guys knew that, and you got some photos of that before
So
we
basically,
went
there
in.
was something here like that.
Just like the ones across
Just
the
like
street.
that one across the street.
Yep.
Okay. Like all the way through. Okay,
Yep.
I got you. Follow.
Okay, then we can pop inside.
All right.
So Lewis even noticed didn't look like a totaled situation. However, when he walked around, he was willing to look at the whole situation and see the carport's missing, the lanai's missing. But he was open and he was receptive to the fact that these people don't need to get kicked out of their home. Welcome to the totaled, salvaged house.
Wow.
Welcome.
Thank you, guys.
So keep in mind that 90% of the damage is in this area here. We have about 10% in the master bathroom.
What damage? This is the damage?
This damage.
Okay.
You see where we're coming from?
I'll follow.
It's so important that we work together on this to try to unsalvage this mobile home, because they're talking about taking this away in the next couple of weeks before Christmas.
You know, Lewis, you said your grandmother lives in a community like this. And I want you to imagine this is Grandma's home. Grandma's been in this kitchen baking cookies. Grandma's been doing what grandmas do. And it's the damage, I get it. On the outside, it is significant. But imagine this is your grandmother's home and Christmas is coming. Her kids, the grandkids, maybe the great-grandkids, this is their home, and it doesn't seem reasonable for this little bit of damage to lose the home. What would you say the damages are here, Susan?
On the inside, probably $5,000 to $7,000 if done very frugally.
Yes.
Which it can be. We have quite a bit of the lanai and we have the carport, but this is very livable.
So basically, they're trying to kick them out before Christmas. I even see the Christmas tree over there.
You're
I
right.
know, isn't that
But
beautiful?
we also don't want to get kicked out after Christmas either.
Of course.
You know, because 3 months ago they paid $150,000 for this house. The insurance carrier only valued it or decided to write for $75,000. So if they in fact come and pick this double wide up and haul it off and salvage it and sell it to a salvage company, they're going to probably make $75,000.
And here's the crazy thing. If they hadn't paid cash for it, but they'd actually got a loan out to buy it, and they still owed $140,000 on the loan, they wouldn't have been able to put the value at 75. So yeah, it seems random. It seems unfair.
So basically, they did pay the property cash.
Yes,
Yeah,
they
they
bought
did.
it out of pocket.
And
When
there's no
they-
bank, there's no transaction
No,
in the middle.
and if they'd financed it, they would have had to. The insurance would have had to cover the entire cost.
I mean, like I was saying, I came ready with the paperwork for him to sign Salvage. For what I'm seeing here, there's honestly, I don't know how I can wrap it all up.
What we need for you to do is go back and advocate for your client. Go back and tell them the house is livable. There's not that much on the interior damage. The exterior, they'll figure out how to do that themselves. We need about $60,000, $70,000 would be fine to do all of this work, but you can't do it, so you take it away.
And this is your primary home, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, great question. This isn't a holiday home. This is where they live 12 months a year.
Right.
Wow.
Our mutual client.
So they don't even look at not only financial, like they don't even look at they don't even talk to the owner. They don't even tell them, hey, what's going on, this and that. They just, I mean, that's what I'm here for, right?
Yes, right. That's
Right.
why you're here. So
Right.
you are the ears, you are the eyes. And I'm so glad you came, Lewis. I think you understand the predicament that this homeowner's in.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a look over here,
Yes.
take some couple more pictures. This is what the damage, the salvage damage is.
Yeah, so we're cutting out 2 feet of sheetrock. We're replacing some insulation, cutting out a 4x4 here.
So basically, that's all you guys doing.
That's all that we need, and repaint and redo the ceiling.
So basically, what we're trying to do is still get those 75,000.
Yes.
But just to make the repairs, correct?
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
You in with us on this?
Like I said, I'll try. I'll do my best.
Okay.
I even getting goosebumps right now. So
We so appreciate you, Lewis. Thank you, man. You're a godsend. I'm
Thank
so
you,
glad
thank
you came here today.
thank you guys. Thank you. Like I
Really.
said, I'll
Yes.
try. I'll do my best. And
That's all we can ask, brother.
Okay.
That's all we can
Yep.
ask.
We'll be
Okay.
talking to
thank
the
you guys.
folks back
Thank
in
you.
the
Nice
office.
meeting you.
Get your photographs, stay the wolves, and I hope we meet you at the next site.
All right. Perfect.
Thank you, Mr. Lewis.
guys.
I
Hey,
appreciate
thank you.
you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys. I have your card for my grandma.
There you go. There you go.
Thank you, guys.
Have a great day. Bye, Mr. Lewis.
Bye-bye.
That's...
Yes.
That couldn't have gone better.
Yeah.
I think there is a pathway forward. At least we've postponed the deadline for, at the beginning of the year, them losing their home. But more than that, I think we've created the opportunity to help this precious family retain that asset, keep their home, and continue to live there.
You know,
Good. I like
there
that.
are times that the insurance company can be reasonable when we point it out to them, when
Yeah.
we show them, when we give them all of the information. So let's cross our
I
fingers
agree.
and hope this is one of those
I
times.
agree.
Could be a long process, but we're going to be with you to the end. That's
And
why we're here.
You'll be in here.
Yes.
And I'll be able to spend Christmas
Yes.
here
With your bride.
Yes.
with my
Yes.
bride and the tree.
That's
Yes.
right. And the
And
tree,
the
that's
beautiful
right.
tree.
Don't leave out the tree.
Really, thank you.
Don't leave the tree.
Yes.
And
Yes.
feel like you could put any of my presents under there and just let me know when we should run
Oh,
by.
there'll be a lot of gifts there.
Keep me a slice of Christmas cake. That'll cover it for
All
us.
right, okay. Will do.
So thank you again.
Thank you. Mr.
We'll,
Alvin.
we'll follow up on
Thank you
this
so
quickly.
much. Really,
and
thank
get
you.
back
So
to you.
professional.
You were a champion today. Thank you, sir.
And so
You
we
salvaged
enjoy.
your home today. Well
I
done.
appreciate that. Thank
Thank
you so
you.
much. My
Yes,
wife
sir.
will be very happy and proud.
She's going to be proud of you. Thank you, sir.
We'll see now. I can't believe how relieved my wife and I are. We didn't know what to do, and we didn't know how to fight back. With Noble's help, we're going to be here for Christmas. I have faith that all this is going to work out in the end. Thank you.
See you later, Alvin.
All right, take care. Thanks for coming.
Bye, Alvin. These folks don't have a voice. They don't have representation. And the insurance company takes advantage of that.
No, but when you get a young adjuster like that hasn't been corrupted, we can get him young and
Yes,
train him
I
right.
like that. I
Yeah?
liked it when you said that. That is
Weren't
good.
we supposed to turn there?
Oh.
Remember Rob and Andrea? Well, they did get their policy limits and they have started working back on their house. MJD did a phenomenal job of coming through and clearing everything out and scrubbing all the 2x4s and making sure that it was ready for build back. And then Brett started on it, and next thing you know, they're getting ready to move back into their house real soon. So we were excited about that. They even worked around the fact that the client wanted to stay in the little apartment area that they had so that they didn't have to be off premises when they were doing all the construction. It was great. Everything worked out well.